between work, or school, money, relationships, it can be awfully easy to get stressed out. So April is National Stress Awareness Month, and joining us now to talk more about how to manage your stress so you don't become overwhelmed, Dr. Willough Jenkins, clinical psychiatrist from Rady Children's Hospital, is back. First of all, thank you so much for coming back. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and I can certainly relate to being stressed. My goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know one person who doesn't have some sort of level of stress going on in their lives, but you actually brought real tactical things we can do in order to reduce the stress level.
Yes, so this is coming to us from a type of therapy called dialectical behavior therapy, or DBT, and it's a type of therapy that's evidence-based for depression, anxiety, and the skill that I'm going to tell you about today is called TIPP, or TIPP.
TIPP. Okay, so start with T.
Okay, so T is temperature. Ice baths are all the rage, but it's not practical. You can't take an ice bath with you everywhere. So what you can do is fill a bowl with ice, with water, and dunk your head.
Dunk your head?
Yes, it brings a sensory shock from the temperature, and then also you activate a dive reflex, which activates your parasympathetic system, which allows you to calm down and relax. Even if it's not practical, you can just hold an ice cube and get the same sensation.
I could probably do that much better than dunking my, because I don't want to blow dry my hair all over again.
Yeah.
So, okay, so just grab an ice and hold it in your hand.
Hold it and do this for a few minutes. And if you can hold your breath while you're dunking for 30 seconds, that's added bonus.
Okay.
Make this, the first T, really effective.
Okay, so temperature. You know, I notice more people doing, they sit in a very cold ice bath, and I know it's supposed to be therapeutic for achy bones and joints and things, but I guess mentally it can do something.
Yeah, absolutely
too.
has mental health benefits, but like I say, not always practical, so you can take it with you.
Okay, good. Okay, so I.
Intense exercise. So you can skip. Fantastic exercise. Personally, I like jumping jacks.
Okay.
Some people like burpees, not me, but
I don't like any of the things you mentioned so far.
Intense exercise for just a few minutes. Get your heart racing, get your breath going. Of course, consult with the doctor to make sure it's safe. But we know that exercise really can help change your mood. So after you've done the temperature, get your jump rope out, skip a little bit.
Get that heart rate up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that does, you know what, that really does make a huge difference. It just, you can feel it. I mean, 10 minutes later, you're like, oh. I feel better.
And just a few minutes. I'm not asking for 30 minutes of exercise, just a couple minutes. Get your heart rate going.
Get it going. Okay, so P.
So P, I've got this little thing, paced breathing. So a lot of people have heard of box or square breathing. That's when you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds. And then you repeat that. Now the reason I've got this is a fun little DIY project. You know I work with kids. And so you can count the seconds by moving the beads over the pipe cleaner. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. So it can give you something to do physically while you're doing the breathing.
Can we give just a little shout out to the sweetheart that made those?
Oh, she would love it. My daughter made these for this segment, and she's very proud.
Well, she did a great job. Okay, and that's
Thank you.
something you can do with your kids and actually teach them some calming tools as well.
And just remember belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing when you do this, and that's another tool that you can do after you've done the temperature, the exercise. Do the breathing.
Do the breathing. Okay, and then one more P.
One more piece is progressive muscle relaxation. Start from your toes all the way up to your head and tense and release each muscle group. It's easy to do with a stress ball as well. The idea is that you tense for 5 seconds and then you release. And the key thing is when you do release, say the words relax. It really helps make that exercise more effective. And so you can be sitting, lying down, and just go through each part of your body all the way up to your toe, as toes to your head.
Toes to your head.
And yeah, and that will really help too.
So you're like tensing those muscles, like tense your toes, release, and say relax.
And say relax.
And then move up to the bottom part of your leg.
Exactly. And toes, calves, thighs, glutes, get into your hands. All the way up.
All the way up. Nose. I mean, there's times I'm like, okay, relax your whole face. You don't need that harsh of face.
Added benefits to a lot of these different strategies. Yeah, so then the idea is that you work through all 4 of the steps, and really this should be taking 5 minutes each step, so no more than 20 minutes. And at the end, when you've completed this, you really should be in a state of more emotional stability, feeling more regulated, more calm. You might still need to use some coping skills as well, but it's a really, really great skill group to have if you're feeling stressed out.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome, and these are real tangible things that we can do, we can bring with us, and that can make a big difference. Dr. Willough Jenkins, thanks for coming in. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
And shout out to your daughter.
Yes.
For putting her skills to the test too. All right, Jessie, thanks.